Leeds United are historically one of the better English football clubs and have won the uh, champions 3 times of the Premier League. I don't know what I'm going on about. Club from 1919. A bit of a funny number to start a club at, but anyway, they have won the 3 Premier Leagues, or well, English divisions in their time, and I think it's time we fix them. And maybe we'll get back at their rivals. Alright, let's see how we do in the Leeds United career mode.
A warm welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
We have Laurie winning at the end of it to mark a successful career mode, but of course we can't through the career mode. Let's get on with it. To kick off the Leeds career mode, we sign Alfred Elmes from Napoli. Yeah, it was Napoli, isn't it? For 18 million. The North Macedonian player will be a key asset in the midfield and will hopefully help us control the ball a lot better. We sell Sam Greenwood to RB Leipzig. He will not start there as well, but I guess it's money coming in. We beat who was it? We beat Sporting, I think it was, for Tajo Dajalo of I want to say Lille. Yeah, Lille for 12.6 million and will hopefully help get us a stronger backline. Alright, let's see if I can make any more business. We signed Sylvan Hefty. It looks like he's from or FC Basel or Young Boys. Looking at his kit, no Young Boys, but we actually signed him from Girona. I'm not going to argue though, he'll hopefully be a good centre back, right back for next season or when Cooper starts to go down. We sent Matthias Klitsch to Bournemouth as we don't need a 31-year-old midfielder now that we've signed Elmes. I've butchered that name, haven't I? We signed Itron from Royal Antwerp. I actually did get it right the first time. He must have just joined there because it said that he'd already joined someone this window. So I guess he's already on a plane. And I hope he never already unloaded his bags by the time he got there. Anyway, he will hopefully keep a strong part of our defence, and I think it doesn't appear loads, but we loads went out on, oh no, Liverpool saw Jordan Henderson, that's not good. And that marks the end of the transfer window, guys. We spent 51 million out of the initial 39 million budget, so we must have done good in pre-season. Oh yeah, we won the pre-season. Just thought that's one of the teams. I did see City sold off their starting lineup. The only player known they've signed there who I realised was Busquets. Anyway, let's see how we're doing halfway through the season. And halfway through the season, guys, we sit 10th, which is what our objective is this time, to finish mid-table. We're doing better than Man United and Everton. We're doing better than Wolves, and Crystal Palace having a bit of a shocker. We literally have no money to sign. I know you probably get annoyed when I do this. Why are Villa always so good in these career modes? Anyway, let's see how we've done at the end of the season. And at the end of the season, we sit comfortably in 9th, ahead of Man United, with 0 goal differential. It's Everton minus goal differential, I guess. And Everton somehow slipped quite far down. They're literally 5 points off relegation. And on the upper hand of this table, Man City win the league, Spurs second, third Chelsea, and fourth Aston Villa. Yep, Aston Villa are fourth. They've just stopped Liverpool from going to Champions League unless they win the Champions League themselves. That's sad. City win the FA Cup over Villa. What is Villa on these career modes? They always win get really close in these. And Aston Villa win the Carabao, so that's the trophy they've won. Why is Villa so OP on career moves? PSG win the Champions League on penalties. It's the battle of the Champions League rejects as PSG vs Barca was the final, as you know. PSG went crashing out and the Barca have never even got out the group stage. What happened to Liverpool? They got grouped. What has happened to Liverpool in this career mode? I know Villa. Dortmund win the Europa League. And Roma win the conference. The end of the season, our top scorer was actually Bamford, not Rafinha, who gets 0 assists. Disappointing. Anyway, second top scorer is Rafinha, and Rodrigo has the second most goals. It looks like it might be Jack Harrison going then, because Dan James had best scoring stats. And the most assists goes to Bamford. Then Elmas, who's grown to 79 overall, which is a very quick start. And then Phillips, who hasn't actually scored a single goal this season. Which one should I might have to go with James over Harrison, just with the fact that Harrison's older and James has had more goal contributions than Harrison. You'll just see how I feel at the time. Anyway, let's see how we do next season. Was Dan James was just a higher rating, and 24.5 million was quite a lot for the 25-year-old who, by the way, had capped his potential, I think, or this season wouldn't be able to grow, so it wouldn't really help with Lazio's growth. So we'll offload him now and just keep the younger and, at this stage, better left mid. We signed Tomori from Milan, 69 million. Amount of money to pay for him, but it will hopefully help with quality in the defence and hold a strong back. Rodrigo, oops, I don't know what I pressed there, guys. Rodrigo goes also to Lazio alongside Jack Harrison for 13 million, so I can sign a good young centre attacking midfielder who I would know for being quite a good young kid a few FIFAs ago, and he's now doing good in the Premier League. Well, that's if we sign him. I've signed former won the kid Edebrachi Eze for 27 million. We might have overpaid for now, but he should definitely be able to grow into our role. Let's see how we do by halfway through the season. Fourth, okay. I'm gonna take it, but I don't know why. Else off Arsenal. I mean, I think it's against Arsenal or Villa, so no, it's Man United even harder.
We're going to get something to eat.
At this stage now, Everton and Blackburn are going down. I have no money yet. 2 we're third. What? Last season we were 10th and we're the most bang average team in the league, clearly. But with the addition of Tomori and Eze, we're all the way in third. 3 points ahead of Chelsea and about 7 ahead of Arsenal. And going down the table, it is Blackburn, Sheffield and Norwich going down. Everton saved themselves quite dramatically considering they were rock bottom, about second last. Villa, what happened to you? And the winner of the FA Cup is City against Wolves. Carabao Cup is won by Watford out of all teams, okay. So win the Champions League over PSG. PSG still yet to win the Champions League. Unless they won it last season, I've somehow just blanked it again. I'm not saying we're Liverpool, but they weren't even in. Inter win the Europa League over Sporting, okay. What happened to Liverpool on this career mode? And Conference League is won by Betis, who, by the way, had knocked out Liverpool in the Conference League. Yeah, that's how sad it is for me as a Liverpool fan. Okay, that's a bit sad. Top goal scorer, getting to 87 overall with 22 goals in one season. Bamford gets 19 goals for us, and Daniel James proves why we kept them with 13 goals this season. One of our loan players has finished 4th. Elmes, you gotta keep your game up, mate. And our most assist goes to Eze, the new signing, then Rafinha, and then Phillips and Elmas joining in that position, which shows that their midfielders easily controlling the game. Now that we've seen that, let's see the squad. Alright, yeah, I don't get how he got Champions League, but we have it. Let's just see how we do next season. Halfway through the season, as I said, we were very lucky to be located third. We can't sign anyone, we're just gonna have to hope we edge things out. Yeah, first get to the Champions League. Right, it's like one of the Champions League. We have to put up with with PSG, with Donnarumma in goal, Grunter back, Marquinhos and Hakimi. They signed Gundogan and Suchek, and still have Messi and Mbappe and Neymar. But the scoreline is obviously it's a 3-3 draw. I know. And oh wait, the late goals don't count anymore, do they? Sad. Bradford gets the equaliser. Rafinha actually gives us the lead at a stage. It actually takes them to the 89th minute to get the equaliser. Alright, I actually have sort of got decent confidence now. And they've changed their midfield. I mean, they have Alderweireld in left back and have now got Verratti out and that. That's just going to increase the difficulty. I'd be surprised if we even get a goal this game. But the scoreline is a 4-2 win. Let's go. We've knocked out PSG. And we've absolutely battered them. Well, it's a good aggregate score, 7-5 in aggregate. Let's go, we're into the quarterfinals. And we could have got someone like Spurs, but of course we get an Italian champions, Inter Milan, who will be tough, but considering we beat PSG, who still have Donnarumma, Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, and Marquinhos, plus new additions to the squad, including former Spurs player Alderweireld, I think we have a slight chance of getting through again, because 7-5 in aggregate was such a tight thing. It wasn't comfortable, but hey ho, we could still perform something here. Which is harder in my opinion, that there's no away goals. These have now got Nicolas Sula in defence, which is going to be key. I think they're missing, I forgot his name, but he is a good Argentinian centre-back, and they now have Griezmann at front. The scoreline of the first leg is 2-1. Bamford misses a penalty and Solo steals the win in the last minute. Alright, we're going to have to perform a 2-0 win or anything on the lines of us actually getting the win. Griezmann scores in the first. It's now the second leg. We are the home team this team. Well, this time, not the home team this team. Alan, a former Everton player there, hopefully doesn't know that I'm a Liverpool fan and performed the game of his life. We need Rafinha, James and Hernandez, and as well as Miller's and quite a lot of others to perform here to get us the win. But the scoreline of leg 2 is a 3-1 win. Hefty scores in the 110th minute. We're actually in the semi-finals. How have we performed this in season 3? Who could we be facing though? We get the toughest draw in my opinion. I think Spurs was the easiest. Well, I think we're the easiest team here. But you know what I mean. But now that we've got the confidence after slaying PSG and Inter Milan and who did we group Leon, I think we could edge it. But as long as we don't get battered in the first leg, because I've noticed that we've went through every time an extra time on the second leg. That's sort of our thing. Let's just see how we get on. And let's see in this leg. Last season's champions, I believe, they have Pogba in there. They have, is that Bruno Fernandes at left back? And Lodi at left mid, what are they thinking? Oh no, our starting keeper's injured. That is not a good sign. Who have we got on the bench? Oh no, I was going to sign up a backup keeper, but then I never realised that our keeper would actually get injured eventually. I was going to have to sit and pray here. The first leg is a 2-0 loss. I think that should be us out. Gabriel Jesus comes off the bench and absolutely slays us. Let's just see how we get on. Still no starting keeper. We're going to have to pray for a miracle here to get to the final. Tomori, come on. James, come on. And Rafinha, Hernandez, Eze, Phillips, and all the others. We need you to step up here. Come on, we need, I was about to say we just need to score 3 as if it's easy. And it's a 2-1 loss, and that's us out. I think we've done fairly good for ourselves, knocking out PSG and Inter. Let's see how we've done at the end of the season. Champions League semi-finals, third, 7th place. It didn't help out, keeper's been injured. And at the bottom half, it's Brentford, Fulham and Burnley going down. We lose the FA Cup, not getting European football apart from Conference League, which I don't like. Arsenal win the I win the Europa League over Club Brugge. Last career with Club Brugge were absolutely terrible. And Atlanta won the conference. Monstrous season, scoring 39 goals. Rafinha scores 17 and Dan James scores 13. Eze gets the most assists in 14. Rafinha gets 10 assists. And Bate, I don't know who he is. He's played 17 games but got 5 assists. Maybe that'll hopefully boost his direct potential. But he is drawn with Hernandez, Alves, and Bamford. There's a lot of S's, isn't there? Well, that marks the end of the season 3. Let's see how we do next season. We haven't signed anyone. I'm just doing an update on the squad, and oh my gosh, Bamford is on international duty. Phillips, Tamori, Messer, okay, Hernandez was a bit obvious now, wasn't it? But still, it's insane to see already quite a few. The Netherlands calling up some of our backups, and Scotland, okay, Scotland, not as surprised at, but still a bit weird that they called up a backup. So Poland again, and I think I found the regen of Handanovic, so I've got him for the bench because Messeler is at this stage irreplaceable. It straight away disappeared from the news, but we sell Hefty to Villarreal. He had wanted away for a while. Well, it took me the space of 2 weeks to make the signing, which usually takes about 3 or 4. But we signed Adeyemi as backup striker from Aston Villa. He'll hopefully slot in and maybe overgrow Bamford, and maybe we can sell him before but he gets 31 because he's still worth about 45 million. And on transfer news it said earlier that Real Madrid are getting ready to bid. We signed Wolfsburg's Jensen Petra-Hagu as a backup left mid. Well, we are going to turn him to a winger. Well, we say goodbye to one of our first ever signings. We sell Elmas to Dortmund. Unfortunately, he hasn't actually been growing, so I thought we should sell him whilst we can still get his full transfer value. That's a bit unfortunate. Maybe if he grows again, we might re-sign the North Macedonian. But for now, he's now a Dortmund player. It was not appealing, but we sell Patrick Bamford to not Borussia Dortmund, Wolfsburg, for 50 million. So I thought we might as well sell him whilst he's still going to be worth something. Because after this season, he was most likely going to start going down and overall. On the same day, we signed Hugo Sekowitz, a new right back, for 25.4 million. And possibly a few weeks after he joined Inter, we re-signed him for well more than what we originally signed him for, but we signed Jude Bellingham for 100 million. He's still only 86 overall, but he has lots of time to go. And also, let's just see who we get in the Conference League. I know I'm not really bothered about who wins it or not. Yeah, that should be group easy. Oh, Juventus are there though. That Marseille, we might actually not win it now. Anyway, let's see if we can get 2 more departures or signings before the end of the window. After the end of the window, we sell £117 million worth of players, but we do get £232 million worth of players. Let's just see how our rivals are getting on. Liverpool having a busy departure. Lamar early this career mode signed for them. City signed Cedric, a deadly striker. Casemiro. I don't know who they are, who Man United signed. Again, they're having quite a busy window. They sell Maximan. But however, Southampton got this money. They signed goalie in St. Maximan. I mean, James, how you pronounce it, is still going to be old. Go fair trade off. Why did Spurs have Maguire? What? Why did West Brom have him and Son and Scar? They must be old now on this career mode. Wolves having a busy window. We might not even have that good of a chance. I mean, they are all signing quite a lot. Yeah, Villa getting a busy window. I mean, the only team I'm not impressed with is really was Man United. I've never seen anyone. I mean, the Baller and Savage are old now. I don't know who the other guy is, and they sold Mount, Chalobah and Zinchenko, but still. Let's just see how we get on in 3, 2, 1. Season 4, as I said, anyone could be ahead of us. And I guess Leicester West Ham Wolves have all of a sudden decided they want to have a rebuild themselves. So that means that a win could take us to second, but a loss could take us all the way to ninth. Jeez. Even Arsenal in the lower half. West Brom are even doing bad, and they had Son. Anyway, we virtually can't sign anyone, so let's just see how we do at the end of the season. See, I did say the league's all over the place as we go from 6th, no 7th all the way to 1st. As we win the league for the first time in this career mode, and we'll get that vital Champions League spot. I'm going down the tables. Arsenal that were in a situation, and Southampton actually go that. I thought they had a good window. So it's West Brom, Southampton, and Sheffield going down. FA Cup's won by Manchester City. Where did we go out? Well, we went out early. Did we go out the first round we were in? Yeah, it looks like that. We lost 3-1 to Hull. And Wolves win the Carabao. We are terrible in club football. Okay, never mind. We won. We lost to a team which actually won it. Liverpool win the Champions League 1-0 over Real Madrid. Roma beat Wolfsburg 2-1. And we do the double as we beat Marseille 3-2 in the UEFA Conference League final. No one gives one about the Conference League compared to the Prem, but, well, no one gives one about the Conference League football stuff, but it is a start for European trophies. And at the end of the season, Rafinha with 26 goals is still in form as he gets 91 overall, making himself one of the best in the world. He scores a 22. I'm surprised he hasn't grown. Dan James gets himself to an 86 goals. Phillips gets the most assists with 13. Second, well, James Adeli and Bellingham. Okay, never mind. He's had a pretty mixed. Oh, Bellingham must have had more clean sheets than our actual keeper. This is new. Let's see who our highest is. Hernandez. Okay, I thought that would have been Rafinha. Oh, yeah, I forgot Hernandez. But still growing. You could get 93 by the end of next season. Just going through, you can see who our star players is. I mean, it does drop like 3 ratings when you get down to this area, which isn't the best, but I mean, it is something our backup keeper's growing. And Gellert is even caught up to Adeli at least, which means a young player could actually break through. It didn't come up, but season 1's left back Filippo joined West Ham for 13.5 million. I know that seems little, but it was actually due to the fact that he wouldn't sign an extension, otherwise we might have signed him, well, sold him, for a lot more. Once more, it didn't come up, but we sell our other left back. We're not saving up to get a new left back. We already have the best in the world at this stage, but yeah, now Crystal Palace player Itron finally leaves the club as well. Kocha win the race for... Well, no, Roma win the race for Kocha, no. Kocha wins the race for Roma. There was quite a lot of teams which offered for him by the two days Roma were lead, and I guess they did win, even though there was a team which had offered 3 days, well, a week before that, and he must have just preferred the thought of Roma. But on the same day, we do sign Colin Iheanacho for well too much, I'm just going to say, but he'll hopefully help strengthen our defence. We do one of the biggest player swaps possibly in world football history of a player swap. We swap Phillips for Monaco's Alvin Tuchemali. The 88 overall is now possibly one of the best midfielders on the game at this stage of the career mode, and still fairly young, so I thought we could get advantage of that. As I said, it doesn't come up in the news as if he joins them, but it might just say there that we exchanged Phillips for him. We get him for 59 million as well as Phillips. That's how expensive he was, so I think that we've made a really good swap. I've just wanted to show you how our t-shirts are doing, and we get 8.41 million weekly earnings off t-shirts. Rafinha, Hernandez and Bellingham are making a lot of money for us in shirts as well as getting us up the table, but it is virtually just that. Considering the shirt side of things, there's really anyone else being sold on shirts. Apart from Ian Nacho, he's the only person who's made shirts from a debut season. What happened to the others? Why haven't they made money? Considering we only done a swap deal to get our last centre mid, we can now use our remainder money to get Takamu Tamushu for our right back position. The Japanese player joins us from Arsenal for 45 million, although being valued at 50 million because he was running out of contract, meaning that we have took advantage before he signs a new contract. But at the same time, next season we could have signed him for a free if he didn't, but hey ho, better late now than never, I guess. The Champions League, that's a very doable group compared to last time. We had Monaco and I think in Bayern Munich. No, they got grouped, I remember. Anyway, I think we have high hopes to go through. Let's just see. Yeah, that group would have been hard to get into. Got hard. If we took the place of the Belgian side, yeah, that would have been hard. Would have definitely been hard. Would have been very hard. Would have been almost unsurvivable. And again, would have been pretty hard. Let's see though if we can go through because we can't send any money. Well, I just want to save money so we don't go bankrupt. In 3, 2, 1. Top the group, but we get through the group. And I thought last could be the last place team. Not Shakhtar Donetsk. They're usually a good team in Europe. Okay. Let's see how the other teams have done. Liverpool get grouped. Leipzig get grouped. Benfica get grouped. Real Madrid, okay, yeah, no, they are grouped. It's possible that Barca get grouped. Leverkusen can still technically get grouped. And Lyon are grouped. Yikes. Wait, let me just check something. No, there is a slight chance that Lyon go through. Anyway, let's see how we're doing in the league. And halfway through the season, it's a similar situation with Chelsea running the league at this stage, with us not so far behind though. Let's see who's at the lower half. Man United 12th, and it's actually Bristol, Newcastle, and Norwich. At this stage, Newcastle probably have a big transfer budget if it's real life. Why do I feel like there's one team missing? I think one's missing usually. I see Southampton or something here at this stage doing well. Burnley, oh my gosh, what happened to you? He's currently in a relegation battle in the Championship. Well, they've always had the baddest fall as Sunderland. Also noticed that Wickham been a yo-yo team on this came out. If PSG on top of this league. What the? I'm about to swear because this what? And in the Champions League, we get drawn against Napoli. Yikes, they're one of the, well, I wouldn't say the best team. Actually, we could have got Moscow. Why couldn't we have got Moscow? I would rather Moscow over Napoli, if I'm going to be honest. Or Marseille or Wolfsburg. But, you know, we could have got worse, as I said. Let's go to the first leg now, because I can't sign anyone. First leg of the Champions League. Hernandez is suspended. We saw all left backs. This is a problem. This is a crime. I will try and stop rhyme. Okay, this is going to be a tough leg without Hernandez. I don't know who left back we have. And it's a 2-1 loss. Cheeky. We got to get to the next leg and win. It's leg 2. We have to win. They have Rice. No. This team should win. I know we beat PSG before, but we need to be a team better than PSG. What the odds? We had so better odds. We shall eat your mama. Look how bad we are. We have to put up with another season of Leeds. We can't even beat Napoli. I knew because of stupid Napoli we'd get sacked. We had the best team in the world there. Not even Watford were as harsh to us when we got relegated with Lionel Messi. I blame Watford, even though they had nothing to do with
A
this.
warm welcome to you all.
Now we have to be Bristol manager. Let's just see what the sackable offence was. Look how hard it is, even teams with 31 points are getting relegated. We go all the way up. Ooh, we're third. So sackable. I know that we probably went out in the semis again. They mean round of 3. Ooh, I beat my own team. Ooh, we lost to Everton. Like, that's not me. We beat Liverpool. So sackable. Team we beat may have lost to Roma, but we still shouldn't have been sacked. That's the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe so I can get money back.